Howdy, everybody. It's Cheri. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. How are you? I am good now that I'm here. Happy to be at the studio with all of you. So let's see who's with us today. Who's with us today? I hope you all had a good New Year. Hopefully it was, I don't want to say uneventful in case you went to an event. Mine was uneventful. I stayed up till midnight though. I was proud of myself. I almost didn't make it, but I did. I made it. And then it was funny because Darren and I were like, get the TV on so we can watch the ball drop. We missed it. We couldn't get it on. Like we couldn't get the Chromecast to work to it's fine. It's all good. We didn't need to see the ball drop, I guess. It doesn't mean that the year didn't start without the ball, all right? So let's see who's here. We have Charlene Christie. Thank you for watching on the YouTubes. Happy New Year to you. And we have Cheri Chase. Good afternoon, Cheri. How are you doing? Love the name. Love the name. Love the name. Linda's here. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Hope you all had a great Christmas and a happy New Year. Linda says. Linda. Let's see. Southpaw Fiber Arts. Hello, Shauna. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Good afternoon. Soggy, California. It's cold here in Michigan. It's a little chilly. I don't like it. It's a little too cold. Like my doors were frozen closed before I came. I couldn't get them open. Hope everyone's well and New Year finds us all. Yes. Joy, peace, and happiness. And a touch of, we'll take more than a touch. Let's do more than a touch, Shauna. Let's do a whole big barrel full of prosperity. Could we? Oh boy. Oh, do what Shauna says. Southpaw Fiber Arts says. Oh, and by the way, here, I'll give you props like right out of the bucket. I was looking for my little container. I have a workshop next week, so I'll be using all of my tension guides. And I have 5 people signed up, so I'm so excited. But if you want one of these doohickeys, Shauna's fantastic doohickeys right there. Let me see if I can do the banner thing here. Hold on. You got to go to southpawfiberarts.com. There it is. I did it. So yes, so that she can be have a touch of prosperity. All right. We want to give her a boatload. So go do that. Buy yourself one of those goodies. All right. Let's see. Who else is here? Wendy's here. Hello, Wendy. Wendy Castle is in the house. Is in the household. Castle. She's in the castle. You didn't get my joke. It wasn't really a joke. Jane Willie. Is it Jane Willie? Hope it's Jane Willie. Welcome. She's new. Oh, yay. I'm glad you like the videos. Thank you for watching on the YouTubes. Thank you for being here. Hopefully I don't scare you away. Stick around to the end. We're going to do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway at the end. I'm going to do some of Molly Golden Arm Creations, one of her little sets. We'll do that. And then we'll also do so I'll do some knitty sticks. And did y'all see I made the planner so everybody could buy it. It's like a whole $2.85 if you want to buy one. But whoever wins today, when you send me your email, I'll send you the digital, the download to the planner thing. The Crafter Week planner. I've been using it, guys. I made it for myself, but if you want one, you can get one. I think I posted on both. I think I posted on Facebook and Instagram. I think there's links. If you want it, just let me know. I can send you a link. But whoever wins today will get one of those. I'll just send you the download, and then you can download it. You can print it. If you're real swift and you have like an iPad and you want to use it on there, I think you might be able to, but I don't do that. I print it out because I have to have paper and pen because I'm old. Even though I do lots of other techie things, I still plan on paper. My brain has to write stuff down or I forget it. It's just the way it works for me. I don't know about the rest of you, but if I don't write stuff down, I don't remember it. Like I could type it into the computer. I could type it and it could flash at me. I still will forget. I have to there's something with writing it. I don't know. It's like when I would study for a class, I had to write notes of what I really needed to learn. And I don't even have to go back and read them. But if I write them, I remember it. It's a little strange. I know I'm a little bit of a weirdo. So if I've forgotten something, you better believe I probably didn't write it down. That's yeah. Okay, but anyways, let's move on. Megan's here. Hello, Megan. She is oh dun 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 dun. I'm Back in Black. Is that AC/DC, right? She did AC/DC little I didn't write it down. Vinyl sticker thingy. AC/DC, Back in Black. I love that song. And actually, I've been hearing it a lot because one of my children they've been playing it. Anybody else like a little AC/DC? I know I have my palette for music is all over across the board. I like lots of stuff, but I like me some AC/DC. So I liked that, Megan. I thought that was great. Jane, I already said hi to you, didn't I? Yes, I did. You were right above Megan. I got a little confused. Crafty Math Chick is here. Hello, welcome back. Thank you for coming back again. I didn't scare her off. I'm so glad. Robin's in the house. Happy New Year to you, Robin. Oh, let's see who else is here. Stacy Froman in Indy. Is Eisen with you today? If he is, hello. If not, I'll say hi next time. Let's see. Wendy says it was cold this morning. Oh, it was like 21 there. Isn't that really extra cold for you? I think that's extra cold because it's 24 here and I'm freezing. But we have like a wind chill. Are you guys okay? I haven't looked at the weather. I'm gonna look at it right now. I know we shouldn't. We talk weather or food, and I know that this is CranKnitting. Whatever. We can talk about whatever we want. I have no issue with that. Let's see. Are we supposed to get like sub-zero temperatures for like coming up? Because I'm thinking that's gonna happen. I'm looking. I don't know if this is like NOAA.gov or whatever. It says, well, it's going to be in the 20s like next week. I don't know what it's going to be with wind chills. But I saw somewhere where they're like 35 below with the wind chill. Like they're predicting like around the 10th. It doesn't look like that here though. So maybe that was a fake news. I think I talked about this on Monday. But I wanted to look and see. It's just in the 20s. It looks like we're staying in the 20s. That's pretty darn cold. That's pretty cold. So I know you're probably freezing your butt off, Wendy. Pam Tyler's here. Hello, Pam. How are you? Oh, Brenda's here and she's all in green. And she's like, what are you talking about? Your name is in green. I don't know if everybody else can see that, but it is. She's in Texas. She's in Texas. You guys, okay. Has anybody heard from Molly? I was going to send her a message because I think was it Dorothy Crocker said, maybe it wasn't Dorothy, said something. And I just thought about it with all the stuff that's been going on. I don't know. I just thinking about Molly. Guys, I don't want to talk about the news because like, I just don't. It makes me sad. So I'm not going to talk about it. But I don't know if Molly's here. Is it Molly here? Let's see. Wendy says, I've worked out my issue with the mushroom. I have to crank out 10 hats this week. That's a lot of hats, lady. 10 hats this week. That's a lot. Are you making them on the mushroom, Wendy? With the purple counter work? Yes, that's what I have. Wendy asked, will the purple counter work on the mushroom? Yes. I don't have my mushroom here. It's at the house. But the purple counter, in case you're new, let me grab it down. I got one on my Z machine. That's what this one is. I think it's Dopamine Industries right there. Yes, it works. But then you can't put the cute little lid back on it. That's the only bummer with it. Let me put these back up there and get them out of the way. Oh, yeah. So I have to tell you guys. Hello, Catherine Keller. How are you? Happy New Year to you. Sheriff Velez is here too. Hello, Sheriff Velez. I have to talk about, okay, anybody else? I have not even finished my temperature blanket from last year, right? I just finished September. So I have October, November, December to go. I got all my temperatures written down, but I still have 3 months to do on it. And someone talked me off the cliff of starting another temperature blanket because I need to finish the one I have, which I will finish it, right? But then do I want to start another one? So I spent yesterday afternoon looking at the continuous granny square blankets like Wendy's done, and I think Char is like beautiful one that she's worked on or done. She's done several of them. I've looked at that. I looked at doing granny square temperature blankets where you do like, I think it'd be cool to do the 12 big squares and then you connect them. So because that'd be like the continuous granny square blanket, but then I'm like, why, Cheri? Just finish the temperature blanket that you have, because I have all of the fringe, because I thought it was a good idea to do a blanket with fringe, and then now I got to do all the little things at the ends, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. So finish what I have, and then work on a project, right? And then work on another blanket project. I still am knitting a blanket. I'm almost finished with it. That I had started at the beginning of last year that I hadn't finished yet either. So I spent all this time like looking. I was digging at different stitches. I was looking at the linen stitch. I was looking at this other stitch. And I just need to talk myself down. Like, you don't need to do another temperature blanket this year, right? I kind of want to. Because I feel like if I don't write down my temperature every day, I feel like I'm not doing something. Not that crocheting the row like I should have been doing. I kind of got, with everything that happened with the move and all the stuff, I got behind, and then I got caught up, and then I got behind, and then I got caught up. And yeah, obviously I'm 3 months behind because I didn't do anything the last, I have worked on it, but I got behind and then I couldn't, whatever. Anybody else though? Are you like jonesing for all your new projects for the year? I set I usually am not a goals person, but I have things that I want to get done. I'm still kind of on the fence about a few things. So I feel like I'm like indecisive a little bit. Ooh, something happened. Oh, okay. I think, okay, maybe. Don't know. But anyways, so I don't know. So like, I just kept searching for projects, and then I'd see a project and then I'd save it because I'm like, oh, I want to do that. And then I just got to stop. I just got to finish the ones I have. So yes. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of hats. That's a lot. I've done like 15 in a week, I think. I think that's the most that I've done in a week. I think 15. And I used the drill attachment to get that done because my arm got really tired. But yeah, it's a lot of hats. It's a lot of. I hit, yay! Pumpkin Bee Creations hit 50 subscribers on YouTube. If you are not following, I better be following you. Let me look and see. Let me look and see if I am. If I'm not, then I'm bad. I should be. But I have to say that the algorithm on YouTube is somewhat similar to other things. If you don't interact with it, you like, yeah. Let me make sure. I should be following you. I was not subscribed. How is that possible? I am now. So now you have 51 subscribers. So if you want to make me happy, and Megan too, go to Pumpkin Bee Creations on YouTube and follow Megan. She has cute stuff. Yep, the AC/DC super decal. Oh. Yep. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yay, congrats. I love that. Oh, let's see. Wendy says, I'm rebuilding my stock for NICU donations. Awesome. So they're littler hats. So it's not like the biggies, but still it's a lot. Oh, let's see. Craft Magic says, it isn't strange at all. Studies have shown that the more someone interacts with material, reading it, copying it, hearing it, etc., the more neural connections are made in the brain, increasing memory. Yeah, I don't know what it is with moving my hand and shaping the letters. And I kind of have to say it to myself, maybe while I'm writing. I don't even know. But there's definitely something. So yeah, thank you. Ton of prosperity. That's right. Ton of prosperity. Yes. Hello, Sandy. She like sneaking in here. I'm glad that you're here. All right. Let's see. Sandy Sanchez, you are not late at all. You had the visiting nurse. Happy New Year to you. I hope your visiting nurse was nice. Prudence, Happy New Year. The real feel here in Pam. The real feel here in Lansing. 13. Ooh, see, that's painful, Pam. That just makes me hurt. That's just cold. That's cold. Yeah, okay, so it is coming. Catherine says the polar vortex is coming. I don't want the polar vortex. Don't want it. Except for then maybe I could go ice fishing. I'm kind of having this feeling like I want to go ice fishing. Does anybody else ice fish? I used to do it all the time. I kind of want to ice fish, but need ice to ice fish. The polar vortex might bring us some ice. Since I'm eating fish again, I would kind of like to get some panfish out of said lake so I can cook it up and eat it because it's very good. Arctic blast next. That's what I thought, Wendy, but I just looked and it's like, but see, this is the thing. You can't look ahead at the weather because it's kind of like life. You never know what's coming, right? Because even though you might have some idea, the weather people have some idea, but usually you're like, oh shit, that's the way life is. That's the way the weather is. I'm convinced. Yes. Dana G. I like Dana G. Wisconsin, 20 degrees. Yeah, cold. That's chilly too. We're in Wisconsin, are you, Dana G? Are you close to Hirschner's? You might have been on here and I asked you before. I don't know. Margot says in Bay City, we're supposed to get down in the teens at night. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do too. That's too cold. And only be going in the 20s for next Thursday. Wind chill. It's cold. I know it was cold when I came over and I thought, okay, you dumb shit. You make hats. Why don't you have one on your head? Because it's cold outside. And then I have some here, but they're here and they're not at home. And then I forgot to put one on. Yeah. And then I was halfway here and I'm like, it's really cold. I should have a hat on. Maybe. Crafty Math Chick says, I think the big negative numbers were Celsius or something. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was the Canadian weather. Maybe. For those about to rock, we salute you. All right. Yes, I got that. Newbie to knitting machine just, oh, yay. Congrats to Dana G for being a newbie. She's part of the cranky team. You're going to get cranky with us. You're the crankiest of the cranky. Oh, yes. Okay. Someone want to fill me in on the milk cotton. I'm like educating myself on the milk cotton. Milk cotton, it says cotton, but I don't think it's cotton, right? It's acrylic. So why is it called milk cotton? Carla, help me out here. Would you please? Because milk cotton is soft. And I know that I got some, and it's too thick to go through the machine. But you can get different weights of it. But it's acrylic, right? There's no cotton in it. I don't know, but it is soft. It'd be awesome to make amigurumi with, by the way. And I have to tell you guys, did you see that I was working on I-cord yesterday. Actually, I've been working on it off and on, and winding yarn off and on the last several days. But I was doing it so that I could try some different things, because at first I thought I'm going to make all this I-cord, and I really, and I know it's insane. I know I-cord supposedly stands for idiot cord, and there's a reason for that, because it takes a lot to make a project, right? But I kind of wanted to crochet with it. And then I did a little bit, and it just it eats too much of it. It's like it eats the yarn. So, the machine does a really good job of, I can sit there and watch TV, and as long as I keep the thing spinning, like, and I don't have it here, so I can't show you, but as the I-cord's going, it's like going like this, and the bottom has to spin too. Otherwise it gets a little crazy. But anyways, and I have a couple tips. I should do a little video on that. I have a couple tips on that now that I've done enough of it. But I came to the conclusion that I'm going to finger knit a rug out of some cotton I-cord. I think I want to do that. And I was practicing. First I did the crocheting with like a size 10 hook, which it's fun to do it with it, but and I tried different stitches to see, and it's okay. But anyways, I was practicing, and yeah. So I'm excited about that. I want to do that. We're going to try that. Now let's see if I start and finish that project. So that's to come. Plus I have a new, I kind of want to keep a secret until I make it though. A new stuffed animal that I want to do that is not my own. It's a pattern I bought. I think I'm going to wait until I finish it. And then I'm going to show you guys. And then you're going to go buy this pattern. You're going to make it. But I thought about talking to this pattern maker and seeing if we could do something kind of like a crank along. Because I think it'd be a very good first project for somebody. I don't know. So I'm kind of thinking about that too. So what do you got going? Like, what are you thinking about doing that you haven't done? And all of my new crankers, have you made a hat yet? Have you made one? My suggestion is just work on just casting it on, making a tube, casting it off. Don't even have to make a big long tube. The other thing is yarn. Make sure you get the right yarn. so that your life isn't hell. Because if you pick a yarn that's not good for the machine, even though you might love the yarn, your machine might not love the yarn. So yes. Let's see. Molly posted on New Year's thread. Okay, good. Good, Wendy. I'm so excited that she posted. Okay, that's good. She just 1 degree digits on the way here in Georgia. Ooh, that's not good. That's bad. If that gets down into like, you know, Georgia even too, like all of the, you know, the citrus and fruit and stuff, that won't be good. You're wearing short sleeves. It's already in the 50s today. Oh, that would feel right now. The 50s would feel like summertime. Prudence is in India. Hello. Do you have a video on making a whole sweater? I do not. I have made a whole sweater. I actually have it. I have it over here. I have not made one since. I made one. That's all I made. I have it here still. It's here just so I can show it to you. I did the panels. It was not hard. It's kind of wrinkly. And I've since gained a little weight, so I'm not sure it'll look real good on me if I wear it. So I need to change my size. But I have another sweater that I'm kind of working on. So so yes, you can see tube, and then I have a panel, a panel, a panel, a panel. And I have the numbers somewhere because I wrote them down. So if you really want it, when I made this one, I didn't know like really how to crochet very well or at all. I think I kind of knew, but not enough. And I know a little bit more now on what to do, like connecting my sleeves, and because I think I remember it being kind of tight. This is Lion Brand mandala yarn. And yeah, it's pretty though. It's very pretty. So you can totally do it. Do panels though. Or you can do tube sweaters. You could do like it would just be very heavy. It'd be like a weighted sweater kind of. Yes, Wendy, I think that's a great idea, making those preemie hats on the mushroom. I think that's great. Let's see. I don't know what the $500. I don't know what that is. I do not know. Wendy says you're okay without the lid. I know, but I think the lid is so cute. I think it'd be cute on my shelf with the lid on it, and I can't put the lid on. I think I actually threw it away because I didn't want to keep stuff I can't use, and it serves no purpose, right? If it serves no purpose, I shouldn't keep it. If I can't give it to somebody for them to use it, because nobody wants an extra lid. Hello, Allie. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you. Hope you're feeling all right. Let's see. Cheri says on the way. 14 days has been on the news here. See, okay, so I'm not imagining things. Maybe it's not going to hit Michigan. Maybe it's going to be more south. Maybe. Hello, Carrie May. How are you? Long time no see. You might have been here earlier this week. I don't know, but it sounded good. In sunny San Diego. She's rubbing it in, guys. Let's see. Instead of a temperature blanket, you could make temperature hats if you wanted to. Just a thought. I don't make temperature anything. Too many other things I want to make. Well, that's what I was kind of thinking is like, because I have to tell you, when I first started, this was my experience with the temperature blanket. And my blanket is huge. And I still have 3 months to go. It's going to fit my king size bed by the time I'm done. It's big. Which I'm happy about. And I'm glad that I've gotten as far as I have. I could just be done right now, but I want to finish because I want to finish it. So I know that I've finished it. But anyways, what happened to me in the beginning was one row was not enough, like to quench my daily crochet needs. So, yeah, the hat would be kind of a good idea, but I kind of, when you get in the groove, when you're crocheting, y'all know, for anybody who crochets, and if you don't crochet on here, do not feel bad, because I have not crocheted all my life. I've only crocheted, it's only been a year this past July that I truly learned. I could do a chain like 9 miles long since I was like, 8 years old. My grandma taught me how to do that, but I couldn't do anything with it until, a little over a year ago. So do not feel like, if you're someone who cannot crochet or hand knit, don't feel bad, because the machine is how I got started. Honestly, it was the gateway drug into being a yarn hoarder and loving all things yarn, for sure. Yes. But anyways, like if you have that where you really just want to crochet, you know what I'm talking about, because it's kind of like, it's almost like a bit of like, I do not get the same feeling with hand knitting, guys. I like to hand knit. It's very therapeutic feeling when I'm doing it. But with crochet, there's just something about it that's kind of addicting. And when you start doing it, you kind of just want to keep going. So I don't know. So my thought with that is it was not enough just to do a row each day, because then I wanted to do another row. And if I didn't have another project, then I'm like, then you're left still feeling like you want to do a little more crochet. But then, so anyways, so what I ended up doing was I would wait a few days and then I would do a few like, a few days, so that I felt that more like satisfying feeling. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm a weirdo. I could be a weirdo. It's possible. Maybe I'm the only one, but I don't think so. I think the rest of you know what I'm talking about. So is Molly. Oh, Molly's here. Yay. See, I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you. I wondered if you were okay. For whatever reason, I was worried about you. I just was. And because I do, Molly, I get like Sean, I get what does that doohickey on your machine? And where do I get it? I get it all the time. But I also get, where do you get your beautiful tags from? And I always say, go to Golden Arm Creations. So yeah, we'll be doing a giveaway of Molly's, one of her starter sets too today. So, but if you want tags, if you're new here or even if you're not and you need tags, go to Molly and get them, because she's fantastic. Golden Arm Creations. And she doesn't pay me for that either. I just do it. Let's see. What? I'm missing stuff, I think. But that's okay. I think it's jumping around here. There we go. I'm back to where I need to be. Sandy's here. She says, Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year to you, Sandy. Happy New Year to you. I know that's not the song. It's okay. Sarah Randall, soggy side of Canada. Is there a not so soggy side? I'm sure there is. Now I've got happy birthday in my head. Let's see. Cynthia Bolin Millie, thank you for being here. I'm watching on Facebook. You know what? I don't see very many. There's a few people on Facebook. I'm going to start a snake that is daily temperature for my great nephew of the year. Oh, that's a good idea. So are you crocheting or are you crank knitting a snake? Because see, to crank knit, you got to like leave it on the machine, and I couldn't do that. So I think I just answered my own question. You're crocheting it. That's a good idea. That's a really cute idea, actually, now that I think about it. That would be cute to do for Astrid. I get to see her in a couple weeks, guys. Just a couple weeks, I get to see my granddaughter. I'm so excited. And I'm thinking, what can I make her? So maybe I should start a snake for her, because that would be good. Oh, thank you, Sandy, for sharing Megan's link there. Connie Cooper. Hello, Connie Cooper. Thank you for watching over on the Facebooks. Have you noticed, like, I shared it? Wendy, thank you for sharing into the Facebook group, the CranKnit community, today's live. It used to be when I scheduled a live, which I woke up this morning, I'm laying in bed, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't schedule my live. And I like to schedule it because otherwise you don't get notification. I don't know if you get notification. I'm hoping that works that way. But it used to be, it would put it into my feed, and it no longer on my page itself. It no longer does that. So I got to get into the routine of sharing that, even though I don't, because if you don't like go to my page and I'm going to see my events, I don't know. It bugs me. But I don't know what you guys see on the back end when like you follow along on the page, if it's notifying you of an event I have coming up. I have no idea. I should probably ask. So let's ask. Does it notify you? I think someone said before that it did. I got to look up the temperature snake. How did I miss the temperature snake? Wendy says she saw the temperature snake. Snow and the cold is awful, Megan says. I can't believe everyone is getting so cold. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a little frightening. Plus I don't like it. Costs more money to heat the house, right? I don't want to pay more money to heat the house. Don't want to pay more money. Oh, yes. Sandy, thank you. Sandy just sent me a little message in our special chat. Thank you for sharing the lives too. I appreciate that. But I don't know, does it notify you that I'm gonna go live? I don't even know. But I really do appreciate you sharing them more than you know. I really do. And I keep jumping around. It keeps bumping it. Alice says, I'm starting here cranking. Are you standing there cranking? Is that what you're doing? I love it. I love it, Alice. So Alice struggled a little bit with the cast on, but I think you're doing great because I saw some of your beanies and they looked fabulous. So you must be doing good. You must have got it. Also, yeah, Carla, I don't speak Spanish. I wish I did. Stacy, they keep increasing the amount of snow. India is going to get calling for 8 inches. Oh no, that's not good. That's gonna shut stuff down for sure. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sandy. So Sandy says it doesn't. Like you have to like click to notify or click whatever. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. Sarah says it's 6 degrees Celsius where she has no snow. Looks like the ski hill might not open at all this year. Oh, that's not good. Cynthia says, I made 40 plus beanies for homeless and now I'm making little crochet critters. I love that. That is awesome. That's awesome. You know, I should look up my count for last year. We should all share it in the group. How many did you donate? I should do a little post. Maybe we'll have to do that. I know that you're not, I know I've gotten like ragged on for like saying you shouldn't like talk about your deeds, whatever. That's not the point. It's just to motivate other people to like, it's not a brag session. That isn't the reason I share it. It's to help motivate. Because when I see that Cynthia made 40 plus beanies for homeless, you know, for donation, that makes me want to make more. It's not that, yeah, you know what I mean. So that would be the reason. I think it'd be a good idea to do that because that'd be a really big motivator. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Sandy. Let's see. Dana G, Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam. Click something on my computer. Beaver Dam Central. Oh, Wisconsin. That's where you're at. Gotcha. I like Beaver Dam. I like the name of that. I've never been there. I don't even know where it is. But I like Wisconsin. Wendy says, I've never been You've never been ice fishing? Oh, it's so much fun. I have 2 fish that are mounted from my ice fishing days, which I know some people are not going to like. And it's funny because I used to be vegan and I still had my mounts. But I have a huge northern pike that I caught through the ice. That was a lot of fun. I used to go every single weekend. I was an addict. I loved it so much. When we had ice, that is. Back in Indiana, I would go fishing in Michigan, though. Coldwater. That's where I'd go. On Coldwater Lake. That was my favorite spot. I had a honey hole. I knew exactly where all the fish were. Let's see. And you know what's funny? I don't know if I've ever told this story on here, but I used to fish all the time. Like before Darren and I met, I was like, I had a boat and I would go bass fishing with, I had certain guys. There were no other women that bass fish with me, but I had a group guys that we'd like go between and we'd fish weekends and things like that. And like not like boyfriends, but just guy friends that I fished with because there were no women that fished with me the way that I like to fish. So anyways, when I met Darren, I'm like, I won't end up with anybody who doesn't like to fish as much as I fish and all the things. And then we went ice fishing for the first time. And I was like, I would ice fish. Like I would go out early morning and then I would fish all day, pack my lunch and everything. I'd pee on the island because there's no bathrooms. Anyways, I'd go fish all day. And then at night we would crappie fish because you crappie fish at night. So it's like you fish all day, you fish all night, not all night, but you know, for a while. So then we're fishing. Darren's like, when are we going to be done? I'm like, oh, honey, we just started. We're not going to be done till like, 11 o'clock. And, anyways, I just think it's funny because I don't know. And he probably doesn't remember that. I don't know if he remembers that or not. But now I don't fish very often. But I do have a daughter who isn't, I would consider a fairly avid fisherman. So out of all of my 8 children, I have one that likes it as much as I used to like it. But it's funny, as you get older, you give up things, and it's not as important to you anymore. But I probably will go back to fishing again. Probably. It's probably going to happen. I feel the fishing. Well, I mean, Wendy, I should take you fishing. We should go ice fishing. That's what we should do. We could go crank something out on our machines and then we go ice fishing. It would be fun. I know it sounds. Doesn't that sound like a fun time, everybody? Catherine Keller. La 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 la. Deborah Castillo. Is it Castillo? Nashville, Tennessee is where she's at. Oh, Eisen says, yay, it snows because Monday is the first day back to school. Yes, it is. I don't want to go back to school. I don't want to start school up again because Monday is our first day back too. I'm like, oh, do I have to? Can I have one more week? Pretty please. Don't tell the kids, but that's the way I feel. Oh, you are so welcome, Megan. We want to get you to, what do you need? Let's see. Because can you go live already? I don't know if you want to go live. I want you to go live. You should do that. Whatever you need. We got to get you to whatever it takes. So everybody go like Megan's channel on YouTube. Vera says it's 38, windy here in Philadelphia. I'm already wishing for spring. When I came in, I think it was Monday when I came in to do the live, it was pretty warm and it felt like spring. It even like smelled like spring in the air. And here we are. It's like, super cold. Connie, I'm working on hats for the homeless veterans. Good use of the yarn. Oh, that's awesome, Connie. That's so awesome. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh no, kids have the ick. Sandy, I'm so sorry. Oh, and I'll be praying if you get it, I'll be praying that's not bad, but I will be super praying that you don't get it but I know your house is probably like mine, where if somebody gets the creepy crud, odds are you're going to get it too. I'll tell you, I've been taking Karen. I don't think Karen's on here, but I've been taking my activates, so I don't get no creepy cruds. I don't want any. No creepy cruds for me. I want to stay healthy. I've been walking too. I'm doing good so far. We're in day number 2. It's like the resolution. Let's see how far we get, right? Rhonda Seals, hello to you. Happy New Year. Tallahassee, Oklahoma. Cheryl got a mushroom for Christmas. My counter will have to, you got the counter too. You got to have the counter. Even though I got a clicky clowner. I got somebody, I can't talk. I don't know where it's at. I'll have to show it to you guys sometimes. But for when I'm doing other things, remember a long time ago, guys, I talked about this where I had my little counter for my thumb, but it doesn't make any noise. And in my head, it's kind of like writing stuff down. I have to have a click. The only thing is, it'd be nice if it was on my finger and it clicks, and it's not one of those. So I'm going to try it out for when I'm doing other projects where I need the counter. Yeah. Anyways, squirrel. Alice O'Neill. You made 4 hats so far? That's awesome. Let's see how long we've been on. Okay. Megan says, I'm still trying to figure out what to make for the decals. Oh, you can do all kinds of stuff. You could do like little yarny sayings. Totally could. Yeah. I don't know. Have you tried making a shirt yet? I know that you had talked about it last time. You should do that. You should make a shirt. Make a shirt and then show us. What yarn do you use for the I-cord machine? Does Big Twist Value does work. That's what I was using yesterday. And that's what I was kind of testing out. I've also used, I love this cotton. I think that's what I used. I love this cotton. And I used a sock weight yarn bee something or other. I don't know. What else did I use? I've used several things. I don't know what else I used. But Big Twist Value I've used the most of, and it does really well. So, and I would have thought that it wouldn't do well with Big Twist Value, but it does well even with, I think I've seen them use like a chenille yarn in it. So I was gonna attempt that because that sounds really scary to me, because that would be kind of cool, like using a chenille yarn. It does really, guys, that thing does really good. I kind of wish they'd make a bigger knitting machine, because whatever they got figured out with our motor situation is like spot on. So yeah. So try Big Twist Value with it. But I think pretty much I think you're going to do well with any 4-weight, 2, 3, or 4-weight yarn. I think so. Unlike the other machines. I will tell you the only time I have any issue with it at all is when just right away when I'm getting it going, sometimes I'll have it like hiccup a stitch. That's when I'm like, doing it myself. And then I don't worry about it because it'll still like cinch off. I think I might have some tests here. Let me see. It'll still cinch off. Here's a piece because I have stuff all over the place. And then if it's messed up, like this one isn't like closed great. I don't know if you can see that. This is Big Twist Value. I just take this apart. Like, so if there's a spot or if I have a project where I just take it apart like this. I'll show you. I shall show you. Hold on. Let me get my needle. I use a needle because my fingers don't work as well as they used to. And my fingernails have been a mess. They've been a hot mess. Keep breaking them. If you kind of tug, you can see where it's like tucked in. And then you can pull it out. And this is how you can size your I-cord too. Like if you make extra and then you want to size it, you can take it apart. I'll show you. So I'm just, as I go through, the reason I'm doing this is I'll show you. Once you get it loose, it's going to come apart just like when you use waste yarn. And then you can size it. And you can also fix it if you have a little booger or something that happens at the beginning. I guess booger is a technical term, huh? That's my technical term. And this works too if you need to like connect yarn, like multiples. I have to go there. I think it's there. I don't know. I can't see. I picked the hardest thing to see. No, it's there. Maybe I can show you. Maybe I can't show you. There. And then once you get it to where it pulls out, you can like get your little loops. See, it's sticking together, so it's giving me troubles. So you pull it apart until you have your loops. And then like if you want to connect tubes, you can do it with that. But if I keep pulling, it'll just keep pulling them out. So that's what I do. Like if I need to fix the end, and now it's sticking to itself. So anyway, we'll have to talk more about the I-cord. I'll have to do a little stuff. I'll add it to my list of things I need to get done. But yes, Big Twist Value is very good. I like lost my train of thought there. I have to use Karen Simple Soft for it too. Oh, really? Vera says she has to. Okay, wait. What yarn do you use for the I-cord? Does Big Twist work? It does. I have to use Karen Simply Soft for it to work. No, you should be able to use Big Twist Value. I do. Once you get it going, you have to make sure that like you pull down on it to get it going, if that makes sense. And then it's good. You just push the button and it goes down, does its own thing. And I will tell you, make sure you let it twist. So if you put the weights, if we're talking about the same I-cord maker, I don't know if we are, but the Kato one, you move all the weights to the top, but it kind of hangs up on the clamp. So what I found is that I make it long enough to where I keep my weights at the top until it gets to be like, and I let it twist. I let it twist. So I have to pull it away from the clamp so that the weights will be able to move. And then once it gets down a little ways past the clamp, that's where I like to keep my weights. So as it gets long again, then I move my weights up, not all the way up. I move them just up to under the clamp, and then I let go down again, and I move them up to under the clamp so that it can spin freely. And then I've been kind of bunching up my I-cord and like connecting it so that it stays up. But I thought about getting like the salad spinner out or some kind of something, because it really needs to twist as you make longer and longer amounts of it, and otherwise it'll bind up, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if it does. Wendy says, my current hand project is a continuous graining square blanket out of yarn I found. I love that, Wendy. I love that. I love it. I love it. I've actually thought about, I think I mentioned this before, but I have all these like scarves that my mom made, and I'm really thinking about frogging them and then using the yarn to make something that I'll actually use, because the scarves are all like, she was the classic Phyllis was she would do it until she got bored and then she'd stop. So the scarves are all really short. They don't like really wrap around much. So it's kind of funny, but I kept them all, and now I could probably frog them and use the yarn and just make a scrappy kind of blanket or something. I think that would like mean more to me, than keeping these scarves that I'm not going to use. Alice says, I make tons of hats for your oldest son. That's awesome. Cindy says, I bought the I-cord machine, but haven't tried it yet. Oh, I think you're going to love it. I think you're going to love it. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of addicting to make it. I'm really excited to try this finger knitting with it. My daughter she used to teach the big jumbo finger knitted blanket. She used to teach those workshops in my studio, and with the big jumbo bulky jumbo weight yarn, it's like, it's like a 6. I don't know if it's jumbo, but it's like the blanket yarn that you can get, the big thick stuff. But anyways, we were talking about that because I wanted to try doing this finger knitting, and it's actually super easy. So I'll have to share that with you guys as I'm working on it. Let's see here. Wendy said, does a really nice pocket shawl. Who does? Shelly. Oh, yeah. I need to check. You know what? I didn't get to her channel. I was going to start checking out her channel more. Sarah Randall. My hand knit project now is dishcloth restock. I have 17 left with someone wanting to buy more. That's awesome. Sarah, are you doing them on the machine, or are you crocheting them? I have to tell you, Megan, I absolutely love my crocheted hot pad that you sent me. I use it every day, almost every day. And I think of you every time I use it, which is so sweet. You guys, we don't think of that as being like, a lot of times if I would make something like that and I give it to somebody, I don't think it is special. And I'm not saying this, Megan, like, I'm not saying it isn't special, because it is special to me. I'm just reiterating that. We don't think of like that as being a special thing, but it is so special. Like getting, for me, having hot pads that are nice, or scrubbies that are nice, and someone giving me that as a gift, I think it's the sweetest thing ever. I just really do. And it's stuff that I use every single day. Because even a hat, guys, well, we could wear it every day if we leave the house. I don't leave the house every day. I love to leave the house every day. I don't get to leave the house every day. But I love my house. But I go outside to take the dogs out. So most days in the winter, I have to have a hat on. But what I'm saying is, a lot of the time, can you see there's people? We'll see if they come in here. Hopefully they don't. I'll talk to them if they do. But anyways, that, it's just a sweet thing because it's something that you use all the time. So, and thank you, Megan, because it's very special. So you all should make those like Sarah, they're very popular because people need them, because it's a necessary thing. Vera said, I started making your angel to give it to cancer patients, and they're getting their chemo treatment. Goal is about I will be praying, Vera, that you can do that. Oh my gosh, that makes my heart so happy. I love that. I love that. I love that. Connie says, where's the best place to buy a replacement handle for the Addy 22? I've worn the first one out. It would be Grumpy. I think it's on here. Is it on the thing, Sandy? Grumpy. Is it Grumpy Head Gears? I think. Grumpy Head Gears, I think. Do we have it on there? I don't even know if we do. Grumpy Head Gears. I think they still have. I'm going to see if they still have. Yeah, Grumpy Head Designs is what it's called. On Etsy. I got a replacement handle for one of mine from them, and it worked really well. It was a little tough, I'm not going to lie, getting it back together. But I'm looking to see if they have the handle. They do. They do have the handles. Yep. They have them. They have them. They have them. So Grumpy Head Designs on Etsy. I thought they said they were just going to go to their own website, but I don't think they did that. Jane says, I was given a Jammet. I love saying that. 48. I had no idea that a knitting machine even existed. I searched YouTube for instructions and found you. Yay! And now I can't stop knitting hats. Yay! Do you like your Jammet? I think Cheri needs a Jammet just because I want to say it over and over again. I looked at them. Do you have the one? Do you have the automatic one? Like, because I think there's the one that you crank, and then there's the one that, you know, that has a motor in it. I think I might need another to add to my collection for this year. You think? You think, guys? I think I should. Let's see. Sherry Chase says, I'm working on the Taylor Swift crochet. Oh, you are? Oh, I'm excited to see that, Sherry. There. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sandy. Wendy, hello. Oh, I'm not alone. Good. I'm glad I'm not. I keep bumping this. All right. I think we'll be doing the giveaway here in just a second. Your mother used to crochet doilies. I love that. I remember having to like use furniture polish on the wood tables, and I'd have to take all the stinking doilies. My mom had a doily underneath everything. I have to take all the doilies off. But now I'm like, doilies are so pretty. Back when I was a kid, I thought they were the stupidest thing. And now I'm like, I love doilies. I think they're so pretty. I think they are. Oh, Alice says, Woonsocket, Rhode Island is cold. And I'm glad I got to say Woonsocket. Cheryl says, what is everyone making on their mushrooms other than preemie hats? What's everybody else making? I think it'd be great for headbands. Let's see. Crochet the snake. Oh, yay. Okay. I am really far behind. Okay. I'm going to scroll all the way. If I missed anything, because I think I'm really far behind, maybe. I'm going to scroll all the way down. Oh, yeah, there's a lot there. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. Let's see here. Oh, everybody's putting hashtag goodies in. You guys know what to do. You know what to do. Viewer says, can you share the link for the covers of the knitting machines? I saw the place your machine is zipped up. Yes. Yeah, they come in a set of 3, Vera. It's in, if you go to hoopandhome.com and click on the supplies tab, it's in my Amazon affiliate shop. Thank you, Sandy. Look at that. It's like magic. I talk and it happens. It's in there. And the one that comes up, it's the medium size. It's a set of 3. It's the medium size. But Vera, if you need me to send you the link, just send me a message and I'll make sure to look for it. And I'll send you directly that link for it from my Amazon affiliate shop if you would like. But I don't know. I should come right up to the medium because I know that's a lot of confusion. I sized it out. Now, for the medium, it fits, you can actually put the 46 and the 22 like in the corner together, but you can also use it for the centros too. However, if you have it on a board, the medium might not work. So I need to check that actually. You know what? Let me check that really quick. Because now that I'm thinking about it, like I have mine on a board and you probably need the large, but I don't know if then it'd be too big. Hold on. Let's grab one. Because what I do is I have like the foam thing that comes in with the Addy. I like put it over the whole tension or the whole yarn feeder. So this is what it looks like. They come like this. They're made for blankets. I actually would like to get some to store blankets in because they're pretty nice. And they have like a metal frame and you just push it. You push these metal pieces up. I'm going to put, I do not think my Centro will fit in here though, that is on the board. I'll try this. Well, the Z machine, well, we'll see. I'll grab the lid back because I think this one has a thicker board. It fits, but I wouldn't want to stack them. I can get it zipped, but I want to show you. Like if you're not going to stack them, hold on. And I don't know if you have your machine. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's like a zipper front. See, it's in there. And this is like a 3/4 inch board that it's on. But the only thing is you can see right here, you have to be careful because that's your yarn guide. So they're made to be stackable, but you'd have to be really careful. Like I wouldn't stack them. I would just leave them like that. That would keep dust from getting out, and they do fit. It fits with the board. So anyway, now I'll take it out. And then we'll do the giveaway. I promise. I promise. I promise. But they're handy because for me, for doing the workshops, they're handy because I can take them into the workshop in the, you know, like if it's raining or it's nasty out. And my thought was we would break them down after we set each one of the stations up for the workshop, and you could, you know, get them out of the way. But what we found was we just stack them off to the side if there's room. But they're handy. They really are. But the medium will work if it's on a board, if the board's not too thick. But you just got to be careful of your yarn guide. So hopefully that's helpful. Let's see. Stacy. Oh, I'm reading what Stacy wrote. Stacy put, talking about special things. I have a lavender hand knitted washcloth. Eisen will go out of his way to find that specific washcloth every day. I hear it when it's in the you hear it when it's in the laundry. Isn't that funny? It's interesting, but just those things, they do make a difference. Wendy says, when we lived in Pennsylvania, we had access to a scrubby that they sold at a roadside shop. You probably loved it too, didn't you? Alice says, I wear my hat in the house. I do as well. I used to more when I was cold all the time. I'm not cold all the time anymore. That is gone. Since I've been eating meat, I'm not cold anymore. Actually, I've found that I'm having hot flashes again, which I didn't have before. So I'm not sure. Would I rather be cold or feel like I'm on fire? I don't know. Let's see. Crafty Math Chick says, I tried arm knitting with the big super bulky weight. It was going fine until I have to go to the bathroom and that's funny. Oh, that's so funny. And you're like, oh, I gotta pee. All right. Okay. So let's do this. Let's go ahead. Everybody put hashtag goodies in. Oh, yay, Margot. I'm so excited that you got the container things. Go ahead and put hashtag goodies in just like that. And then we'll do the giveaway. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And we're not doing the YouTube. We'll do that next week. We'll do the YouTube next week. Okay, Cheri, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. There we go. Oh, that's not the one I want. There's the one I want. All right. Okay, let me get on my screen. I'm looking at Megan's cutie things. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay, everybody getting it in there. I'll give you guys just a couple more minutes. Oh, yeah, everybody's saying, yes, Cheri, 12 by 12 board. That's what it's on, too. Okay, let's do this thing. I'm going to start collecting. Here we go. We have 34. That's awesome. 34. All right, you ready? Everybody got it in? Everybody. Anybody else? Hashtag goodies. Oh, good. I'm glad. A few more people. 35. Okay, we're going to do it. You ready? Here we go. Who's going to win it? Jazz hands. Oh, Rachel Gray! Yay! Woohoo! Rachel Gray won today. Rachel Gray. I don't know if you've won before. Have you won before, Rachel? Please, Rachel, send me your email. No, that's wrong. Send me an email to my email at cheri@hoopandhome.com. And I will, not only will I send you a package, I will send you the digital download for the Craft Your Week planner that you can use or not. It's up to you. But it's so exciting because it has, and see, you're like the craftiest of crafty. It has, not that the rest of you aren't, because y'all are, but it has, this is what I'm going to keep track of my Friday yarn. See, it has like a yarn journal pages that you can use. And it has, I also did this little, I have crochet, like I have like a cheater thing for myself because I always forget with the yarn. I didn't do like any, I thought about putting like a shortcut for like or a guide, but I don't really need it. Now you guys might like for the machines, but I also, there's in there like a business planner because I think you've got an Etsy shop. So hopefully that'll help. Like hopefully it'll be helpful for you. You'll have to let me know. Give me a little feedback if you like it. Yay, I'm excited. Congratulations, Rachel. Yay, I'm so excited. So yeah, just shoot me a message with your address. I think I remember sending something to you before, but I don't know if I'll be able to, because what I try to do is I try to delete those emails so that just in case, so that info's not there. So just send it again if you would. I would love that. Okay, guys. So my plan is moving forward, and I might go ahead and schedule them all out. I have to find out. Mr. Brandt and I may have a little trip that we're doing later this month. We'll have to see. We're waiting to hear on that. So that might affect a live. I don't know yet for sure. But as of right this moment, I should be live every Monday and Thursday unless otherwise stated. So yeah, I'm excited. So come back on Monday at 3:00 Eastern Standard Time right here, and we'll do Cranking for Community. Yeah, and we will see you later. Thank you all for being here. Get a good start to the new year, get all those projects started. And we all have to like cheer each other on to finish them. I'm going to finish my temperature blanket from last year. I promise myself. So anyways, y'all, stay cranky, and I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend. See ya. Bye. Love you guys.